well. But just to go there and get that feel of it, it's keeping them away from trouble and giving them a lot of cultural background as well.
All right, let me come back to you guys. We've got a caller online. Let's see who's online. Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Brother Misbah, I'm ringing from Luton.
Oh, what would you like to say?
A few things. I'm an ex-professional footballer. Probably I was the first colour footballer to be played in Football League. But never mind, that's a long time ago.
Who did you play with?
Sorry, I used to play with Bradford City.
Okay. And what's your name?
Saidul Khan.
Okay. What would you like to say today?
Two things I would like to add. One of them is these brothers, they're doing a grand job for the Bangladeshi football thing. Yeah?
Yeah.
But my question is, are they affiliated with the local FA?
Yeah.
And the other question is, are they playing just for the Bangladeshi league, or are they playing in the wider leagues such as Sunday Amateur League, Sunday Youth Leagues, and other FA-affiliated leagues?
Yeah, just to clarify, the brothers here are actually running a league itself, which incorporates about 20 teams in 2 divisions. And one of the brothers here is from Aston Rangers, one of the teams that just recently won the cup final of the League Cup final in Aston Villa Stadium. And they can clarify about your affiliation with the County FA. So is your league affiliated with the Birmingham County Football Association?
I mean, our league is affiliated with the Birmingham County FA. All the teams that play in our league have to be affiliated with the County FA themselves as well, because of insurance and other regulations. So yes, we are affiliated, and that's the reason why I think in the past we've opened up to everybody, because we don't want to be classed as just a Bangladeshi league, because obviously, I mean, we live in a multicultural society and we all have non-Bengali friends and families as well, are non-Bengali as well. So we don't want to be stigmatized with just being, I mean, a Bangladeshi league. And to be fair, it's improved the level of the league. The prominence of the league has grown throughout the West Midlands as well, and we've had teams from Milton Keynes, Kidderminster, Dudley join the league as well. So, and they weren't Bangladeshi teams predominantly. So, in that sense, I mean, it's helped us to grow as a league, being affiliated to the FA and also opening up the doors to everybody else.
Touching on that, a couple of years ago, the Pakistan national team did a coaching session at Bradford. 3 of the players from Shapla League representative teams did go to that coaching session, and one of them was selected to play for the national team, national Bangladesh Pakistan team. So we do look away from the Bangladeshi community as well.
So looking at providing opportunities for young people.
For everybody.
Which is really good. Let's see who else is online. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Hello.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. What would you like to say?
Hello.
Hello, yeah, we're listening to you. What would you like to say?
It's Fosli speaking from Luton.
Okay, brother, what would you like to say?
I know you're from the London Tigers for a long time, and me and Nessa used to play with you.
Okay. Do you want to ask something to our guest today?
Yeah, basically what I want to ask, obviously you've been running your show since 1986 for London Tigers and all the other clubs and itself for Bangladeshi team, but I haven't seen anyone succeed to the next highest level. One of my cousins played for Arsenal under 18. He was, out of 30 candidates, one person to go to the next Premiership level. He didn't make it himself. It's not that we Bangladeshi players can't play football. And myself, obviously, Mesbah, you know me very well, Fazlu, when I used to play for your club, and Camden United. I played Sweden and Denmark international tournaments as well. I myself worked so hard. It's not my dad didn't say you can't go and play football. My dad played football for 10 years in his life. My brothers, all my family did. But I couldn't achieve myself because there was no guidance, no pathway. When you go to, say, for example, if you run a business, at least you know which path to go, how to run the business, what to do. In football, there was no indication to how to succeed in life. But I want to see the next generation, someone to achieve or move forward than having so many clubs or teams. I just want to see one person into the Premiership.
Okay, I think that's a good, you know, ambition. Hawk, I mean, you played youth league, you said. Did you have any ambition of playing top-level football?
I've been playing from the age of 8, structured football. I played Castle Vale League at the age of 10. 3 of my colleagues did make it to professional. Like every caller, like we said earlier before the break as well, I didn't have the support, nor did I have the know-how, nor did I have the knowledge of how to go forward with it. You know, I played in every level that an amateur player could play. But this is why Shapla League was one of the reasons that was founded, so we could take the youth of next generation to the next level. The caller just said his cousin or somebody's playing for Arsenal Academy. We've had several youth players playing for several big clubs, you know, schoolboys. I had trials as well. One of them played youth level with Warsaw, one was with Aston Villa. But because of support, yes, again, the know-how, they couldn't get to the next stage.
So what do you think is the problems? I mean, we just want to know from Birmingham's point of view, that what do you think is the problems that they can't make it? I mean, is it because the coaches are not selecting it, or is it because some issues from our part as well? I mean, not good enough? That's, you know, quite a frank one.
When I was young, I was captain of my school team. We had scouts come down, and 2 of us were picked to perform in front of the scouts. And they said technically we were good, but because we were small, we wouldn't grow to be 6 foot tall. They didn't take us for trials, and this was Birmingham City. But that generation and that mentality has changed now, because if you look at the Barcelona
the olden
team,
days mentality.
I mean, if you look at Xavi, Iniesta, Messi, they're all small frame players. They're not 6 foot tall. They got technical skills like us Bangladeshis have. But it's just about, I think, being given the opportunity to go into these teams without having the coaches and the managers looking at your size and your diet or your background and giving you that chance. Because, I mean, it's not just the Bangladeshi community, the Pakistani community, the Indian community, they're not represented in the Premier League or the Championship. You get a lot of African players, you've got a lot of Caribbean players, and players that come from Eastern Europe and from Turkey and other places that are on a similar diet to us, but they can get into these teams. So there must be something else that's
I mean, just on the amateur level, I mean, we tend to do great. I mean, you know, we manage the UK Bangladesh football team, for example. A lot of the players up and down the country, best players get together. And you know, it's been going on since 1994. 98 and 2004, we were runners-up of this, you know, 32-team tournament. In 2001, as Bangladesh, we actually won the tournament. And the standard, if I tell you, the standard is actually semi-pro level standard. As soon as you get to the next day of knockout stages, it's about that. The year we won it, the following year, everyone was staring at us like, how the hell did these guys, you're talking about the sizes, yeah? They're staring at us thinking, we're all scuffy, you know, little midgets. How did they win that World Cup? And that's the way it goes. But it really, size is not the issue. But I think more so it's the commitment. And that one, really, that UK Bangladesh football team, hence one of the callers mentioned about getting the best teams together. Our vision is to create this network, which we're planning to have a meeting this week later on, is how can we work together collectively to give opportunities to Bangladeshi young players to have those scopes. Because one of the other callers mentioned about Sweden, which is the Gothia Cup international tournament. You've got the Norway Cup in the international tournament. You've got the Dana Cup international tournament, which I don't know, up and down the country, there's a lot of Bangladeshi stroke Asian players out there. That's the age group football, yeah? Are they aware of it? Can they take part in this international tournament? And these are, you're talking about 1,500 teams take part in these tournaments. You know, I'm talking about in the whole tournament as a whole, from under 8s all the way to under 19s. And that's the opportunities we're looking at. How do you provide, you know, young people? And I think that's where I'm coming from, you know, when I'm referring to young people coming in. You're putting a lot of effort in, which I think up and down the country, many people are putting effort in. But the young people, 8, 9, 10-year-olds, if somebody doesn't organise it for them, they're not going to get it organised. And I think that's the point I'm trying to come at. That 16-year-old, they're quite capable of going to your training session.
That's it. Well, I think the problem we have with dedication on parents, you know, when the other was said, my parents never stopped him, but his parents never helped him go any further. See, I've got a small nephew, I take him to a Saturday morning, it's 9 o'clock. So a lot of Asian people won't get up at 9 o'clock. So I have to get up at, you know, 7:30, 8 o'clock. To do that, then encourage him. Like I say, so my nephew, I'm just giving you a prime example. The guy can't even kick the ball properly. But you have another, so I'll give you an example, like Afro-Caribbean kid, I've seen he kicks the ball and he scores. So, you know, it's the encouragement, and you have to go through until he's 10, 11.
I have seen a lot of players that couldn't, you know, run with the ball become really good, talented players. I mean, and so I've given up now, you know, picking on players that can't play football, because I've seen players develop in my club by good coaches, and they're now part of my semi-pro club, who really at one time I would have thought they're not going to go anywhere. Let's see who's online. We've got some callers online. Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. What would you like to say, brother?
I know you, everyone here is talking about Bangladeshi, the youth playing football, and about the professionalism about the football. I just want to get one point across. The reason why a lot of Bangladeshi people are not playing professional is because they're shit.
Okay, I think we're not going to entertain that call. But anyhow, just going back to what we're talking about with Aston Rangers. Yeah. Do you think in the future, you know, you will develop some youth teams to come in so that you can help, you know, get some of the Bangladeshi stroke Asian players in Birmingham getting involved? Because in your team, you've got a lot of multicultural players that I saw there. There's a huge amount of, I think we had a chat with some of the Pakistani players that were involved. But, you know, you've got a multicultural team. You're already there, the limelight, because you're winning things to attract players. What do you think?
That's right, no, you're right.
Yeah?
I mean, one of the barriers is obviously, like you're saying, parents taking their kids, youngsters to training sessions. I don't think that's going to happen for a long time, if I'm totally honest, because the fathers are at work in the evenings still in the restaurant trade. I mean, our second and third generation of people are becoming more professional now, so we'll have the time after school to take them to training sessions. At this moment in time, I mean, it's probably difficult for them. They have to pick them up from school, take them to mosque, maybe Bangla school. So there's a lot of things, and maybe even go to their own businesses to help out. You know, they've got shops and restaurants and takeaways, and they're maybe more busy with those sort of things with their kids, rather than taking them to 2-3 hours every other day to a training session or an academy.
Is there any other sort of like leagues like yourself that are running in Birmingham? For example, like any other groups like yourself, and you guys are more or less predominantly Asian, Bangladeshi run league that started up, you guys are saying, is there any other leagues like that that are running?
Not other, see, we call ourselves a community league, but there is about 6-7 Park Sunday League team, but nothing unified or nothing unique like Shapla League, which is predominantly focusing at the community. I mean, you got the Festival League, the Birmingham, South Birmingham League, North Birmingham League, the district, Sutter District. You've got various leagues within the county, but nothing that specifically is aimed at one community.
But Manju, that's quite a great achievement. You know, going back to obviously, you know, you guys started it up as working with Bangladeshi community groups back in '93, and now it's such a multicultural group. Is it recognised within the Birmingham County Football Association? Is it recognised? You know, are they recognising your hard work? Because you guys are doing some fantastic work there.
Absolutely.
You know, incorporating all these cultures.
We're invited to all their general meetings. We were on their lists of when they need to talk about discipline and any other things to do with the FA. We're invited to Wembley Stadium and places like that to take part in seminars and everything. So in Birmingham, with the County FA, they do know the Shapla League. We know the people that run the FA on a personal basis. So yeah, I mean, we are well known. When teams set up, the first thing they'll do is contact the Shapla League. Obviously, it's mainly ethnic minority teams, but they do contact us to join our league. Before they'll play with us on a Sunday, and they may have another team that plays on a Saturday in a different league. So they're trying to get the best of both worlds, because obviously they probably think scouts and other teams in other leagues might get beneficial treatment than playing in the Shapla League. So yeah, I mean, we do get a lot of recognition.
How are the clubs funded? I know we touched on, you know, about the funding side of things. That is a big struggle. You know, how is clubs funded? How is Aston Rangers funded? Do you have millionaires? So you must be quite well off, yeah.
Actually, it's just, you know, your passion in it. Like, that's my hobby actually. So I mean, I supported Aston Rangers when I was a kid, and I played for them as well. Okay. So it just carries on, doesn't it?
All right, let's see who. We've got a caller online, so let's see who's online. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Hello, assalamu alaikum. Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Hello.
Assalamu alaikum. What would you like to say?
I would like to say something to my dad, Abdul Haq.
Oh, there you go.
14 in a row.
All that hard work, you see, he's giving you a compliment on national TV now. See, all that reward you're getting.
Go on, son, what do you want?
So what, are you the one who's been playing football?
Pardon?
Are you the one who's playing football at the moment?
Yes.
So your dad's been taking you to the matches?